everyone, so for today's video I decided to do a tutorial on the new Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And yeah, I did a golden reddish orangey look. It's really pretty. I love it. I'm actually really liking the palette, but I'm gonna do a separate review on this palette. Probably that will be the next video. Yeah, I did this really pretty look. I really like it. I paired it with the bold lip, but you can also do a neutral nude lip. That would look beautiful as well. I just did the brown lip because it's my favorite. So yeah, so if you guys want to see how I got this, just go ahead and keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos of me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, so I already finished my brows and my foundation. If you guys want to see a separate tutorial on brows and how I do a full face of makeup, go ahead and like this video or comment below and let me know. Okay, so the first color that we're going to be using as our transition shade is going to be Raw Sienna, and that is the first color in the second row of the palette. You can use the brush that the palette comes with. It does have like a blending brush. It's like a two-sided brush. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't know how the blending brush would work, but I'm just going to use my own brush, which is the, oh, I got the wrong one. The Sigma E35 brush, and this is one of my favorite for blending. So we're gonna just put this into our crease. This is just gonna act as our transition shade for the rest of the colors. Making sure to blend it really nicely and blend it out sort of. Okay, so going back to the palette, we're going to be using Venetian Red, I think it's called. I'm not sure. But it's the fifth color in the second row, and it's right here. So I'm actually going to use the brush that the palette comes with. I'm going to use the small side of it. I'm going to go ahead and pick some of that color. Make sure to tap off the excess, and we are going to build this up in the outer half of the lid. That brush actually packs on color really nicely. I recommend that brush, you guys. And you can blend it out with the other side. You guys, this brush is actually really good. I'm kind of in love with it a little bit. You want to blend the color out as much as you can, but you don't want to lose the color. So that's why I kind of keep on packing it on, just so it blends really nicely, but I don't lose it either. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and lay down our inner lid color, which that's going to be, oh, it's primavera. That means spring in Spanish. And it's the golden third color in the second row. So we're using only second row colors today. That's kind of cool. So with this color, we want to be a little bit careful. We want to make sure to keep it in our inner lid space, but you want to make sure that's also a nice transition towards the red. So we're going to go ahead and start packing it on. Making sure most of the pigmentation is on the inner lid space. And I'm using a Sigma E35. E55, sorry. Gonna go back to the other brush and make sure that's nicely blended. Just so you guys know, I never get tired of blending. I can blend all day and I will be happy. I love blending. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do a wing. I'm going to do a pretty long extended wing, not super dramatic, but kind of. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense eyeliner. I like it. I am missing my NYX matte liquid liner, but this one's doing the job. Okay, so now that our liner is on, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of layers of mascara. I like to do the purple one first. This is the Dramatic Definition because it says in the packaging, it defines it, so it's great. And then I do a couple of coats of the Volume and Length. Okay, so now that we have our mascara on, you can always go back to your shadow and add a little bit extra. It's really up to you, depending on how dramatic you want it, how dark you want it. It's all up to you. I always add a little bit more to the outer edges just because I feel that, sorry, I'm like completely walking away. Right now I'm using an E25 by Sigma. This is my favorite brush, and it's what I like to use towards the end of the tutorial, you know, just as a guide. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so now it's time for my favorite part, which is concealer. I'm gonna be using the the Revlon Color Stay concealer in a triangle form, like I always do. And I do this to clean up if I had fallout, anything like that, and also to take care of my stubborn freckles. I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Whatever's on it, go on the corners of my mouth a little bit. Make sure to get this part right here because I never get it. And it's honestly the most horrible thing. And get your forehead a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to bring color back into our face. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Warm Matte Bronzer. I think I used it in my last video, maybe. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk blusher brush, I believe it's called. I'm not sure. I don't know why I've been using it as. But I have. And this is not a harsh contour or anything. It's more of warming up my face and bringing color and warmth and depth. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Contour in number 20, and I'm going to grab the contour a little bit, just a dab, because this is really harsh. And put it right on top. For a little bit more dimension. So we're going to go ahead and apply the blush on this palette. This blush reminds me a lot of Orgasm by NARS. It's almost an exact dupe. Except I think this one's a little bit more pink. And Orgasm is more like corally, orangey, peachy. a little bit of, I don't know why I put it on my temples. I do, it's a habit. I can't break it. For highlight, we're going to use the one in the palette as well. This is a nice highlight. I like it. It's kind of a natural highlight. And we're going to put a little bit on our brow bone. Just sweep it in there. Like so. And for a little extra something, we're going to do a little bit of Mary Luminizer right on top. Okay, so now we're going to smoke out that bottom lash line. I'm going to be using Perfect Espresso by Too Faced. This is an eyeliner. I'm going to smudge it. This used to be a really like creamy eyeliner and I don't know what happened to it. We're going to use a really tiny eye brush and we're going to go in with the red that we were using. I don't know how to say that. Venetian red. We're going to apply it and smudge it out a little bit with the liner. Then we're going to take our E25 and we're going to smoke that out. Now we're going to add a little bit of mascara to our bottom lash line. Okay, so now we're going to do our lips. I was going to do a nude color, but I don't want to do a nude. I really want to do a dark brown color, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run my sponge over my lips to take out the color a little bit. So that I can apply my liquid lipstick. I'm going to be using K by ColourPop. This is good. Not the best, but it's good.